Jodha Akbar.
Today is the last day of your life on this earth, Takatmal. Start saying your last prayers. You murdered my relatives, and today I will behead you. That is what you deserve for your crimes. Tell me, do you have any last requests?
Yes. I would like to meet the King of Kings before you decapitate me.
Not possible. I make all the decisions around here.
Doesn't the chief judge of the Mughal Empire have the power to fulfill the last requests of a man condemned to be beheaded?
Are you taunting me?
Tell me, are you afraid that the Emperor might take some pity on me and forgive me? Well,
your last request in front of you. Tell me, what do you want? You are responsible for the deaths of my Uncle Bayram's relatives. You can ask for anything with the exception of your life, King Takatmal.
do you take a life for a life? And will you grant me a life for a life?
Absolutely. That is how our laws work.
Now, you have to do me justice, King of Kings. When your father Humyan was a fugitive, Sher Shah Suri had defeated him in the war that they were fighting. I saved his life when he was on the run. Only I protected your father. Would taking away my life today not prove that you do not value my faithfulness back then?
If I don't take your life, then I would be betraying my Uncle Bayram as a result. And you remain guilty of murdering his relatives.
How? Will you repay me for saving your father? What about granting a life for a life? The choice is yours.
Jalal, this man is trying to manipulate you into saving his life by talking about your father.
A death for a death and a life for a life. Release the captive.
Jalal, what on earth are you doing? I have already passed the ruling that his punishment would be a public beheading.
No, Uncle Bayram. He saved our royal dynasty by saving my father. If I were to take away his life, then it would only show that I do not have any respect for my father. That is why he will live. Forgive me, Uncle Bayram.
You tried in vain to be a father figure to the Emperor. Only an Emperor can become a father to one. A caretaker cannot.
If we can somehow tell the Emperor about what Bayram Khan did, then no one can stop me from becoming the Chief General. And once I become the Chief Administrator, it'll be easy to get Jalal's crown.
Listen, my son. A mother is filled with pride when her son becomes her strength. Only I know how shameful it is to have a son who is as foolish as you and becomes her weakness. Why do you still not understand? Don't you remember the story I used to tell you when you were a child? About a snake and a mongoose? Do you remember that? By taking a step back, The snake was making a wise and tactical decision which would benefit him later. If the snake makes a frontal attack to fight the mongoose, it is inevitable that the snake will be killed by the mongoose. Remember?
And what do you actually want from me, Mother? Huh? On the one hand, you show me dreams of becoming an emperor. And on the other hand, you keep on belittling me for all my efforts. Why should a future king of kings fear anyone? No one can stand in my way.
It is better to have smart enemies than to have such foolish men as your relatives. Let alone taking the place of Jalal. You don't even deserve to think about taking his place on the throne. Adam, why don't you try to understand what I've been teaching you? Please leave the thinking to me. Please. Just place your trust in your mother. Just stay calm and watch things unfold. Like you, your mother has plans to remove Bairam Khan so that he is completely out of your way. And Bairam Khan himself will help us with this. You just need to be patient, my son. Just wait and see. Adam.
We have found out where King Takatmal is right now.
This is our chance, sir, to give Takatmal a fitting punishment.
Excuse me for interfering, but the King of Kings himself pardoned Takatmal. If we were to punish him, we would be disobeying the Emperor's orders.
The Mughal Empire is more important than the Emperor, and I make all the decisions for the Mughal Empire. Is that clear?
No one is greater than the Emperor, not even the Chief Administrator.
Does anyone else have anything to say? Do you have something else to say to me? Jalal may have pardoned Takatmal and spared him his life, but my sword will never pardon him for what he has done.
It was a mere coincidence that on her way to Mathura, Jodha arrived at the capital of Banur, where King Suryaban Singh ruled, who happens to be her fiancé. And naturally, Suryaban's family was very happy to see her.
Come on, Jodha. We welcome you to the family which you'll soon be married into.
Wait a minute, Mother. How can we allow her to enter the palace so easily?
Why are you being so mischievous, Chandra?
I'm not being mischievous, Mother. It's tradition. She's not married yet, but she's our sister-in-law, and she has to follow the age-old tradition before she may enter the palace today.
No. How can you do that?
She has to. Every sister-in-law has to pass the test.
What is the test?
It is Banpur's tradition. I will place a few swords down in front of you. You will have to identify my brother's sword. If you identify a sword, then you will win. You see, it's that simple. The woman who wins this test will always rule the hearts of her husband throughout their marriage as they grow old together.
And what if I don't pass the test?
Then you may stay in the palace, but only as a welcomed guest. But you will not be able to meet my brother. So, are you ready? Are you brave enough to accept the challenge?
Rajputs never back off from any test or challenge. I am ready. I believe that this is your brother's sword.
Come over here, Surya. Why are you standing back there? Come and see how intelligent my future daughter-in-law is. Did you see, Chandra? The future daughter-in-law of Banur has passed the traditional test.
Suryaban, I hope that you realize that she will rule your heart from now on.
Are you so old that you are testing your future sister-in-law?
Let go of my ear!
You have grown up and yet the two of you still insist on acting like children. Come on, move out of the way. Will you make my daughter-in-law stand at the doorstep? Come in, Jodha.
Wait, Jodha, tell me one thing before you go inside. How did you know which was my brother's sword out of all the others?
So you gave me a test, and I passed it, didn't I? Now see this as my official test to you, all right? Find out how I identified which sword belongs to your brother. Let me see if you can figure it out and pass the test or not.
Truly, my future daughter-in-law has all the qualities befitting a queen. Chandra, you can get to work on passing the test. In the meantime, I'll take my daughter-in-law into the palace.
Whether they strike from the front or the back, I will always be able to recognize my enemies, Abdul.
No, not always.
Meaning?
It's easy to strike you from behind, King of Kings. Because you think that no one can attack you straight on.
Just be frank and tell me exactly what you mean.
The matter is very simple. We stay alert because we know that we cannot trust our enemies at all. Because it becomes difficult when one of your own people decides to stand up against you. No enemy plot can defeat you, but what about if your own conspire against you?
How dare you! Is what you're saying in reference to Uncle Bayram? You only have the courage to make such allegations to me because you know very well that I cannot kill you, Abdul. But if anyone else had dared to say something like that to me, then I would have immediately beheaded him right where he stood.
I know that very well, King of Kings. Yet I want to be aware of him and keep an eye on him. Please stay away from him, or one day he will betray you.
You do not seem to fear death, do you?
I do not fear my own death, King of Kings. But what I do fear is the thought that something might happen to you. You went against the decision of the chief administrator of the Mughal Empire. By pardoning Takatmal, he might consider that a disgrace. You went against him, so he can stand up against you as well.
I know that I acted against Uncle Bayram's advice. But Abdul, he is like a father to me. He himself taught me that an emperor's bidding takes precedence over everyone else's. And he is included in that. I am confident that he will respect my decision in this particular matter.
Now my revenge is complete. I avenged my family.
You disobeyed your emperor, sir, by killing Takatmal. How are you going to explain this to him?
I don't have anything to explain. I do not answer to him.
Sorry to interfere, but you have to acknowledge how serious the matter is. The King of Kings himself had pardoned him.
This has happened in the past before. I have taught lessons to those men who are loyal to Jalal, and he was an enemy of ours. Be sure to kill him.
Come in, Jodha. I will take you on a tour around the palace now.
Chandra, Please go to the kitchen and see if everything is in order.
But Mother, I'm going to show her around.
No, Suryaban will show the palace to Jodha. Surya, son, show Jodha around the palace.
Yes?
I'm indebted to you for bringing Jodha here safely and in so doing fulfilling my request. I'm truly grateful to all of you.
Don't thank us. What we do for our future family isn't a favor. It's a way of showing our respect.
Come in. Go rest and freshen up in the guest rooms. I will take care of the food arrangements. Please go inside. You speak out of place these days. What happened to all your manners? Enough.
How was your journey here?
It was good, thank you.
I have another question in my mind for you. May I?
Yes, go ahead.
You did not tell Chandra about it. Will you at least tell me how you were able to identify my sword? I was pleasantly surprised.
Have you forgotten? When Jalaluddin came to the prison, he was disguised as a Rajput soldier, and I placed this very sword of yours to his throat. How can I ever forget the sword that I aimed at the throat of the Mughal emperor?
It seems I'm indebted to him for doing that. That he has at least done one good thing that day.
Please do not say that. You promised me that you would one day get me his head. He doesn't deserve your respect or gratitude.
I was just trying to be a little humorous. I remember my promise to you. I will behead Jalal with the same sword and then present his head at your feet. Jodha, I want to show you something special. Come in.
Goodness. This is a drawing of Prithviraj Chauhan's, am I right?
Yes. The pride of the Rajput dynasty, a brave warrior, and my role model.
Even I consider him to be my role model. My beloved brother Sujamal gave me a book about him as a gift. I have read everything about him that I could find. By the way, you made them draw a beautiful picture of him.
I didn't make them. I drew it myself.
What? Really? I didn't know that you were such a good artist.
Many people have had nothing but praise for my art before you. But I've never felt as happy as I do today after hearing your praise for my artwork. May I draw a picture of you like this one?
Do you think that you will earn a reward by painting a beautiful portrait of my likeness?
I did not paint this with the greed of earning a reward from you in mind. I only showed it to you so that I could see a smile on your face.
You're definitely not just a wife to me. I have known you since we were children. I know that the real reason why you painted this was to show that you are better than I am in painting.
Goodness. Why would I want to be an equal to you? And to be honest, I didn't even paint this portrait of you. In fact, the artist who painted this portrait has never even seen what you look like, Jalal.
Impossible! Such accurate picture of me without ever seeing me? Incredible. Whoever the artist is deserves the credit.
Actually, the credit still has to go to me. She drew exactly the features that I described to her. So I should be complimented for describing you so accurately.
But what I would like to know is why you need a picture of me when I myself am right here with you.
You do not always stay here with me where I can see you, do you? That is why I had to have a picture painted. At least this offers me a way to see you when you are not in Agra.
Now I understand. You will tell this picture all the things that you want to complain about, which mean that you won't bother me.
When exactly have I complained about anything?
What? How can an emperor be an emperor without grandeur? And how can a wife be a wife when she has no complaint about her husband?
May you live long, Jalal ud-Din.
What news do you have?
People from Amer headed towards Banur, Your Highness. All the kings from Rajput's dynasty are meeting. We suspect it is to form a plot against the Mughal Empire.
From Amer?
Remember, you have put Amer to shame. They will definitely plot something against the Mughals. It is up to you to do something, King of Kings.